everyone, and we are here again for a new episode of the Figure Out English podcast for English learners. Please go to our YouTube channel to watch the videos of the episodes with the full transcript and subscribe to the podcast updates. And let's go! Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Figure Out English podcast. Let's talk about vocabulary today, and I want to help you with the adjectives which you can use to describe people's personalities. I know it's a tricky vocabulary. We learn these words, but when we start speaking, somehow we tend to forget them. And I have made a list of the words which my students ask me about most often, all the time. They want to say about some positive feature for the person's character, and just this word slips. Let's revise them. Let's learn how to use them with examples so that you remember them the next time when you need to say something positive about people. So, positive adjectives about people's personality. First of all, when you see that the person is really eager to do something, we have learned this word eager in one of our previous episodes. The person wants to get the result. He's so excited about this project. You can say that he's enthusiastic. She's so enthusiastic about her travel to Asia this year, for example, Or, my students are really enthusiastic about vocabulary collocations. They want to get a good result and they seem to be very interested about it. Okay? And don't forget about this phrase. When you want to say that the person wants to get some kind of the good result, you can say that they are eager to get this result. And we say about new comers to the companies, or about fresh students, when we want to say that they are very emotional, very excited about the start of the project or studies, you will say that they are eager to study, they are eager to work, they are eager to get great results, and they are really enthusiastic about that. Okay, let's go on. When you see that the person is very attentive and very helpful, I think you have met such a person, right? When they notice how people feel, when they try to help everybody, something like that. People are trying to say sensitive in this meaning. Well, sensitive, sometimes it can be a little bit negative, because sensitive, it's mostly the person who pays attention to their own feelings. So you are very sensitive about criticism, for example. I am very sensitive about criticism, And don't be too sensitive to what people are saying. This is the typical context for this word. But when you want to say something positive about the person who is attentive to others, you will say considerate. And be careful about pronunciation, We have the whole course, Say It Right, teaching you how to read these words correctly, because most people will try to pronounce this word considerate. No. If it's an adjective, the accent goes to the beginning and you say considerate. Considerate. Okay, she's very considerate. She's such a considerate person. It means that she helps other people. She notices what's going on with them. She's very attentive to other people's lives. Very, impressive quality from my point of view. Good. The next word, which people often confuse with something else. So, sympathetic. Sympathetic in some languages could mean being nice, okay? But it's not so in English, I'm afraid. Sympathy means feeling what other people are going through, for example, feeling positive about that. That's why if the person is sympathetic, it is again not about their appearance, or about their character. It doesn't mean nice. It means that people understand your feelings, usually about the negative things. So if you are going through a hard time, people are sympathetic when they understand that you are going through a hard time, okay? I am sympathetic to your grief, or I am sympathetic to your problems. It means, yes, I understand you are having difficulties, okay? I want to support you somehow. Very good. Another word which often slips the student's memory, when you want to say that the person likes to give to others. For example, if some of your friends are ready to pay for the dinner, yes, or they are ready to spend a lot of time with you. So it can be about money, it can be about time, it can be about attention. We say generous. Generous, it is a person who likes to give to the others, okay? For example, my grandfather is really generous. He always gives me expensive presents, yeah, for the holidays. Or for example, his father is not a very generous person because he makes him earn his money and earn his presents. So generous, yeah, you can use it about time, about emotions. You are so generous with your time when you spend much time on some project or with some people, yeah? For example, okay, another word which students feel hard to remember. When you want to say that the person is telling the truth, it's honest, right? The person is honest. But when you want to say that the person is telling the truth about their emotions, yeah? They are not lying, they are not, plotting something, yeah? They are open to you. We often search for this word sincere. Sincere, okay? She is a very sincere person. She never lies or hides anything about herself. Something like that, yeah? That's a very sincere speech. When you tell a story, a personal story about your life, and people relate to that, yeah? People can connect to your story. Something like that, a very good word. I recommend you to use it. Another one, well, we have a lot of words for clever, intelligent, and, well, by the way, I think it's a good idea to record an episode about that. Sometimes the person, well, you can't say that they know much. Sometimes you just see how this person immediately understands what you want them to understand. Yeah? It is like they just feel it. They can get it very, very easily. We call such people shrewd. It's a tricky word, shrewd, okay? It has something to do with being able to understand quickly and easily, okay? It's not about education, it's about the character. It is about the ability to understand other people's feelings. For example, my mother is a shrewd person. I don't have to tell her twice about my feelings. She knows what I'm feeling immediately, okay? Or for example, you can say it about the situation. Well, it was shrewd. It was really shrewd. You could understand what was going on immediately. Very good word. Please use it. Another one. Well, and here, yes, we will deal with this tricky English spelling. Conscientious. I love it. I love to write it. I love to pronounce it. Conscientious. It is the person with a high level of responsibility and who are ready to work hard. Okay? When you see somebody who, for example, who is the first to come to the office in the morning, who is the last to come to leave the office, yes, in the evening, it is the person who takes everything seriously. Well, in a good way, yeah, I mean, not in a bad way that they don't have a life or something. No, they just take their job seriously. And in this case, we can say conscientious. And the typical collocation, it is a conscientious student. Because most students, well, not every student is responsible, yes? Sometimes we just want to have fun and want to enjoy the time when we are young. But if you are a serious student who does everything, who is never late for class, it's a high chance your teachers are telling somebody that you are a conscientious student. Okay? Well, good. 2 more words to go. Another word we often look for, it is patient. Patient, well, and they often say it about teachers, it is the person who doesn't hurry you, who is ready to wait, who is ready to give you time, and who understands your situation. We say patient, okay, as an adjective. And yeah, for example, mothers are patient because they love their children. Teachers are patient because they care about their students' education or something like that. And the negative form, if you want to say that somebody lacks in patience, okay, you will say impatient. Students sometimes say impatient. No, it's not quite correct. So you are so impatient. Just wait a minute, okay? We will get there. We will do it. Patient. You are giving people some time to do their work, for example, yeah, and you don't feel bad about it. And the last one, which I wanted to say about, well, it is a positive characteristic, but be careful, sometimes it can be too much. Cautious. Look at the spelling. Cautious. It is the person who doesn't take risks too much. Okay? Yes, if it's a negative quality, because sometimes, yeah, people just refuse to risk anything for anything, yeah, something like that. We say that the person is a coward or they are cowardly or something like that. No, cautious, it is the person who is careful, who takes their time, who counts their risks, yeah. And I think it's a good thing to be cautious, not to do stupid things, yeah, not to risk your time or money without any particular reason. Okay, well, it looks like we have done a lot in this episode, and you now have a great list of adjectives which will help you describe positive qualities of different people you work with, live with, and it will enrich your vocabulary, and it will help you be more fluent in English. Please let me know if you like this episode. Don't forget that you can watch the video, yeah, with the subtitles and with all the words written on the screen on our YouTube channel, Smart English Learning. Don't forget that you can catch our live sessions on our Facebook pages and YouTube every Tuesday, and keep learning. I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening. You can find all the episodes on figureoutenglish.com. Happy learning!